The nation comes to Moshe and Aaron and say, we need water. And Moshe goes to God and says, how am I supposed to provide to them water this time? God says, go talk to the rock and the water will come out of it. Moshe and Aaron go and stand in front of the nation, and they say with something that seems like some sort of frustrated kind of tone of, you think we can't provide water? I will show you how God will provide for you water. Again, you disbelievers, I will show you what God can do. And Moshe takes his staff and hits the rock, and water comes out. And the next pasuk says, and God says, because you refuse to glorify my name in front of the nation, therefore, the two of you will not go into Israel. For this, they don't get to go into Israel. 40 years, Moshe and Aaron leading the nation, taking them out of Egypt, putting up with all of the nonsense from the Egyptians and then all the nonsense from the Jews, trying to defend the Jews to God and God to the Jews, and back and forth and through everything that they've been through. Because Moshe Rabbeinu hits the rock with the stone, with the stick, therefore they can't go into Israel. This is an insane question. You go through it and all the commentaries, every single commentary is talking about this. My rabbi said this is a rabbinic exercise, a rabbinic sport of who can find more reasons why Moshe Rabbeinu and Aaron couldn't go into Israel because of hitting the rock. What was the sin? What did they do? So simply, they didn't listen to God. God said talk, they hit. But that's it. The miracle still happened. And the commentaries say, well, so people don't think that the staff was what does the miracles, but rather that everything is done through the creation of speech, and other commentaries come up with other ideas. But one of my favorite that feels most personal to me was when I was getting my smicha, when I was becoming a rabbi. After I passed the test, a few of us, when we finished the test, we went to sit with one of the rabbis that tested us, Rav Shlomo Riskin. And while we were sitting by Rav Riskin, he asked us this question. He says, do you know why Moshe and Aaron don't get to go into Israel? And we gave different ideas from different commentaries. And he says, the reason that they don't get to go into Israel is because they hit the rock instead of speaking to it. Right? Exactly what it says. They hit the rock instead of speaking to it. He said, this is a cathartic move. Moshe Rabbeinu and Aaron are getting fed up with the nation. We see this already in last Parsha. The nation keeps on complaining, and God and Moshe keeps on saying, well, what do you want from me? What am I supposed to do? And eventually over here, Moshe Rabbeinu snaps. And instead of talking, he hits. And while he's hitting the stick, the idea is, in a way, he wants to hit the nation already. There's something in him that's getting frustrated. And he can no longer lead the nation. Rav Riskin continued and he said, there's only one mitzvah in the Torah that it says that must be done with love. All the mitzvahs should be done with love. All of them should be done from the deepest part of your neshama. But only one of them can be done only with love. And that's Birkat Kohanim, the blessing of the Kohanim. When the Kohanim get up to bless the nation, they say that God sanctified us with the holiness of Aaron, and he commanded us to bless be'ahava, with love. So much so that the halacha says that if a Kohen is in the middle of a fight with someone else, and it's unresolved, or he hates someone, he's angry at someone, he can't, and that person is in the shul, he can't go up and bless him. Because it needs to be done with love. Leading must be done with love. And if you no longer love the nation, you are no longer the proper leader. And Rav Riskin told us this as we were going out to be rabbis around the world. He says, remember, if you don't love your congregation, it's time to move on. Shabbat Shalom.